So now that you've copied the assessment over to your course, you just need to go into your course and make sure the settings are correct and it's available to students. So I'm just going to quickly check in that course that I added it to and make sure that it's there. So I see the assessment here in my course. I'm going to click on the assessment name to open it up. You can quickly look at the questions if you'd like to. You're not able to edit these questions, but you can take a look at them. And the main thing you need to do is check the settings. If you'd like to add detailed instructions for your students or give them encouragement, you can do that here. If you'd like to say anything to them directly, you can use the audio recording. Now, the main thing to notice is by default, this comes in as hide now. So even though your students can see the name of the assessment, they won't actually be able to take the assessment until you change this to available. And you have some options there. You can say available now, and you can do that right before or right when they walk in class if you want to, or you can set date and time ranges if you'd like to do that. So that's the date, that's the time. Um, you should mostly leave these settings as they are and be consistent with the other content area teachers who are delivering the same assessments so that we have consistent limits. But by default, we've put there's no time limit. They can only attempt it one time. That means if they start and stop, they're not going to be able to get back in. Resumable is that they can't get back in. If you'd like to change that, like especially during the test, if somebody submits it accidentally and then says, oh, I didn't mean to do that, I need to get back in, or they get cut off or whatever, then you can change that to yes, resumable. But by default, we've put no. And we've said students can view their submissions. That means that they'll be able to see their results. They'll be able to see what they got right and wrong, but they won't be able to see the correct answers unless you change that. And we've made it where it hides the point values. But the main one again here is you've got to make it available in order for students to be able to take it. And you can do that by date and time, or you can just say available now, and you can do that right before they walk in if you want to for each course. Once you save those changes, you should be good to go. One last thing to note is you can always go and if you want to know whether students can see it, go to course options and do view course as, and then choose one of your students' names. And now you're seeing the course exactly as that student sees it. So I can see here, okay, there's my common assessment. That student can see it. I want to click on it, and as long as it has that begin button, that means it's ready for them to take. Otherwise, it'll say unavailable, and it'll give them a date range when it's going to be available. That should do it, and if you need help with that, contact Ben, and he'll help you out.